lastly, also retiring, is Miss Carla Memmelaar. Miss Memmelaar has 32 years with the DeKalb County School District, or at least teaching. I'm not sure it's all DeKalb County. Always meant to be a teacher. Senior year 1983, top of her class at Noonan High School. Married a child bride in 1988. Miss Memmelaar's passion for three things: family, music, and Jan Shackelford dolls. I have no idea what those are, but interestingly, they look a lot like I do in the morning. Passion for friends. And a spectacular career in music. I know on those rare mornings when I would show up early, the jazz band would already be playing. And that's just, you don't do that because you have to, you do that because you want to. And this lifelong passion for music is so impressive. But then there's also that lifelong passion for family. The little one on the left, yeah, that's Miss Memmelaar, whatever. Her parents there. Daughter Ashley, who went to Chambly Middle. Son Joseph, who went to Chambly. And the one reason that I think retirement seems so appealing, granddaughter Claire. And so I'm going to let the music department take control of things here as we honor and recognize Miss Carla Memmelaar.
All right, y'all. So I guess that's my cue. Gibson here. Hey. Ooh, okay. I told myself I was going to get emotional. I think that's gone now. But Carla, man, oh man, what a career you have had. I actually still remember the first day I met you in my interview for this job 4 years ago. And I distinctly remember you used to tell me that you got a good vibe right away, that we would work together really well to continue the success of the music program. But what I never told you is that I got a similar vibe from you as well. That day in May 2013, I left the building knowing that CMS, that CMS was where I was supposed to be. And you had a whole lot to do with that. I remember attending the first band concert after I accepted the job to see just what I was getting myself into. And the first feeling I felt was actually intimidation. In fact, I was just a little bit scared. I was just wondering, how am I going to measure up to what Tracy and I came in brand new to music, and I want to thank you for being a wonderful mentor, a colleague, and most importantly, a friend. Man, that first Disney trip, so many things happened. Like, just when you think there's no way someone will pull the fire alarm on the last night of the trip, I mean, how do you even prepare for that? No one tells you about that when you're learning to be a teacher. But you know what? You were prepared for that. Through your years of experience and know-how, you held our hands and made sure we knew how special a place that Chambly was. We planned trips together, we've conducted and directed together, we wondered what in the world those kids were thinking together. Our lives, and at least I know my life, has forever changed and been made better because I've had the privilege of knowing and working with you. Thank you for your time, your dedication, and your love to your craft and the profession we call music education. In band, nobody sits on the bench, and I thank you for reminding us of that every day. I will miss you, I love you, but I'm very excited for this new chapter in your life. I'm so excited to see how you'll continue sharing your gifts with the world outside the classroom. I know you'll continue making music because it's too much a part of you not to. Please stay in touch, and once a Chambly Bulldog, always a Chambly Bulldog. Thank you, Carla. I love you. Okay, Tracy, your turn.
Okay. No pretense, I'm definitely crying. Here we go. Carla, I've had the honor of teaching alongside you for the past 4 years. And when I say teaching alongside you, I really mean asking you a million questions, seeking your advice every day and making a ton of mistakes that you've helped me clean up. And every step of the way, you've shown me patience and kindness and boosted my confidence by never wasting an opportunity to remind me that you thought I was doing a good job. You took a chance on me. You took on extra responsibilities because of me. You've mentored me and nurtured me. You've taught me how to take 200 teenagers to Disney World without losing even one of them. And you've become my family, both inside and out of Chamblee Middle School. I always wonder if I'm really making a difference with my students, but as an honorary student of yours, I want to tell you that my life has changed forever for the better because of you. In your retirement, I hope that your life is filled with the kind of love you have poured into me and your students. I hope you enjoy all the time you get to spend with Dale, Ashley, Joseph and Susie, and baby Claire. I hope you play music with no other agenda than your own enjoyment. And I hope you take time each day for yourself because you certainly have earned it. And most of all, I hope you get to take many, many trips without calling roll at all. We love you and we're going to miss you terribly. Thank you for all you've given to all of us. And congratulations. We do have a little gift that we have been waiting months and months and months to give you. We got it as a surprise, and I'm just going to show it to you now because I can't wait any longer. When we were at Disney last, we picked you up some special edition Mickey ears. So we'll figure out a time to give these to you. We have a couple more things as well, but I've had these since February, and I didn't tell anyone. I'm so proud. I hope you like them.
We're going to get this right this time. At this time, we're going to hear from Miss Ashley Memmelaar and final words from Miss Memmelaar.
Hello all, this is Ashley Memmelaar, Carla Memmelaar's daughter, and just wanted to say that, I'm nervous. Okay, well, my mom was actually my first band teacher, so she was my first inspiration for my love of music, and now this is my 4th year teaching in DeKalb County at Hightower Elementary, and I teach music. Mom, congratulations on your retirement. You are a terrific teacher, a marvelous mother, and a true role model to me. I am so proud of your accomplishments, and I hope to carry on your legacy by continuing to be the best music teacher I can be. You have always encouraged me to push forward in my life, even when things seemed hard. When I wanted to give up, you told me to just get through the day, the month, the semester, the year, and then I could give up. But of course, by the end of it, you knew I would want to carry on. You continue to show me how to be brave, loyal, loving, and kind. Thank you so much for everything you do, and remember, you may be retiring from teaching, but you will never stop being a teacher. And I also wanted to say from Dad, Dale Memmelaar, Joseph Memmelaar, Susie Memmelaar, and my grandparents, Jim and Sue Burgess. They all say congratulations, and we love you, and we're so proud of you. And then I wanted to present to you virtually and later in person flowers to remind you to always stop and smell the roses. I wanted to present to you balloons to remind you to celebrate the little things, a bar of your favorite dark chocolate to simply remember your favorite things, and a card to remind you of the past. We love you so much. Congratulations again, and happy summer to all the teachers.
Miss Memmelaar.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I didn't know that I was supposed to prepare a speech, but I just want to say that the last 32 years in DeKalb County have been the best years of my life. I knew when I was in kindergarten that I wanted to become a teacher when a Sunday school teacher was talking about what a hard job it was to be a teacher. And God kind of dropped into my heart that I would be a teacher at that point. When I was in middle school, I thought I would be a science teacher. I loved earth science, and I thought that's what I would end up being. When I entered into high school and I began to get better on the clarinet, and my mom prayed for me for the gift of music, I realized that the clarinet was my real passion, and playing music and teaching children to play music would be my lifelong pursuit. I just want to thank all of those teachers that poured their lives into me while I was going through high school and college. Thank you, Chamblee Middle School, for the 12 years that I've been here. I like to thank Mr. Cole. I came into Chamblee Middle School as his assistant, and he basically poured everything into me that I then poured into Michelle and Tracy. He already had the template, and I just made it my own. I really appreciated him. I appreciate all the teachers that have reached out. I appreciate everyone that I've met in the halls at Chamblee that have given me a smile, that's really encouraged me. Thank you, Tracy and Michelle, for everything that you've done to help me to feel like a part of the music department, and in these last couple of years have really kind of taken over the reins and made my life a little bit easier since I didn't have any assistant. I want to thank all the administrators. Mr. Childs, I always knew I could depend on you. Whenever there was anything that I needed to talk about, I just had a feeling of comfort and ease talking with you, and knew that you would listen. Thank you, Mrs. Nord, for all those trips that we took to Carowinds, where we were able to talk and get to know each other a little bit better. I really appreciate you. Mrs. Carmenon, all those Disney trips that we went on together, and just the encouragement that you gave to me. I appreciate you. And Mr. Martin, I remember that one day that you came into the band office looking for Miss Gibson, and you saw me sitting there, and I wasn't really feeling that well. I had a cold or something that I was trying to get through, but I never liked to miss school. And you asked me how I was doing, and I said, well, not doing so great. And you made a comment to me. I don't know if I can say it verbatim, but something to the effect that even when I was sick, I was giving more than 100%. And I really appreciated that comment. I enjoyed teaching all my children, and even in the last several years, I've met several of them along the way. I have Min Kang over at Tucker High School. I started her on clarinet when she was at Carrie Reynolds, and she's now a band teacher. And I also had another teacher that's no longer in DeKalb, but I taught her to play the chromatic scale on clarinet. Of course, Ashley. So I'm just so thankful that I have some women music teachers that have been born or helped along the way because of me. I know Min Kang, when she came into Carrie Reynolds, she couldn't speak English. And her parents fought for her to be in band even through middle school and high school. Thank you, Chamblee Middle School, for everything. And I think that's all. Thank you.
Everyone, before the final musical selection, let's yes.
Can you give me just 1 second? This is Ms. Carmenon.
Go ahead.
Ms. Memmelaar, I just want to say thank you. I guess I'm always the one talking to people, and when we listen, because we did spend so much time together, when you're thrusted on trips together, you get to know each other in a more, surface level, but you talk about family and life and everything. And, my job is always to be open and honest, even though my mouth gets me in trouble sometimes, but my words of wisdom and my encouragement is always true to the heart. And I know what you want to do. And again, like I say to you, and I said to you before, You got to do what you got to do. The next level of life for you is going to be awesome, and enjoy that grandbaby along with your husband and your children. And that's what I encourage you to do. And just live life to the fullest. You can relax now. You don't have responsibility all on your shoulder. You pass it off to Gibson and to Moffat. So I wish the best for you, and I love you dearly as though you was my big sister and we talk. And again, I wish you much luck, and please, please, please come back sometime to visit. We will miss you. Thank you.
Could I also quickly say, Miss Nord, I don't know why I'm boo-hooing over here. I just want to thank you for the wisdom you gave me, and just me knowing that I had somebody to go to who was in a similar situation. It meant the world to me, and I just appreciate the situation. So thank you, and just know that I'm walking in what you've told me.
Everyone, please unmute your microphones and let's give Ms. Memmelaar a big round of applause.